jab, uppercut, leave you laid out on the floor. Try to duck and roll, hit and miss, now you counting stars. Should've practiced more, should've hit the mask, get out there more. Claim that you're the best. You gotta show me, son. Actions over words, baby boy. Is you real or what? Talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports,
Big shout out to the first in the building. Big Blunts and Boxing. The GOAT is on deck. What it do, brother? What's good? Appreciate you pulling up, man. I'm going to get right down to it. For those of you that's in the chat, I want to first start off by, mentioning the upcoming fight December 9th. It's a big deal, right? But looking at the ticket sales, this is absolutely current. Okay? This is current now. No screenshot. This is current. You see the prices. Regis Progress, Devin Haney, Regis Progress. Going down December 9th, the Zone Boxing. All right? So, what I'm trying to ask you, the boxing fans, do you believe it'll pick up in the next 15 days? Do you think it's going to pick up in the next 15 days? Because it's absolutely plenty of tickets. Look at that. Plenty of tickets. Look at this now. Let me go back over here. Look at that right there. Even these up here. Plenty of ticket sales available. Plenty of ticket sales available. These are $100 and some. I'm not going to lie. You know what I'm saying? When I seen this, you know what I'm saying? One of my colleagues dropped it off and I was like, I got with the Boys and Girls Club down here. And they had maybe like 100, maybe 100 plus, boys and girls in the club. I bought them all tickets to the freaking Haney Progress fight with the ticket prices like that. I mean, it didn't break me. I bought them all tickets, 100 plus. I asked them if they wanted something to eat. They need to break into their piggy banks and goddamn make some shit pop. But how can this many tickets still be available? Like, I'm not saying they haven't sold any. They have sold. But all that pink right there, all that color, they still got a pretty good amount of tickets that they need to sell before December 9th, which is about 15 days away. So I need for y'all to put the word out there. You know what I'm saying? Put the word out there for them to go support this fight. You know what I'm saying? You got two black fighters on deck, championship showcase, super lightweight division. You know what I'm saying? I can't say both of them undefeated. Devin Haney is the only fighter that's undefeated. Formerly undisputed at the lightweight division. Regis Progress, 2-time super lightweight world champion. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all go support him. Right now, it's looking a little tiptoeish. That's not even a word, but I'm gonna use it. It looked like a little bit of tiptoeish going on. People are hesitant right now to pretty much go see this fight. But where the ticket prices are, it's going to be some more, tickets sold because the prices aren't that high. But it just goes to show you how much a hill they have to climb to make a name for themselves. These tickets are extremely low, bro. Extremely low. Good Lord, they extremely low. I mean, you can take grandma up in that month with grandpops and they parents. You can take the great, great, great. I mean, you can take the neighborhood. I mean, goddamn. You can take everybody, the homeless shelter. You know what I'm saying? The aftercare program, the after school program, you can take them up there. You can go down to the local recreation center, take them. You can go to the skating ring, take them up there. You can take pretty much anybody you want to. Show up to the Publix, and volunteer to take a good 15 to 20 people. Hey man, there's plenty of tickets out there. Go support the fight. You know what I'm saying? But not before you go support the one that's going down in Florida, okay? That's the one, top rank. Make sure you support that first and then support the zone second. I'm just being honest with you. I'm just being honest. Support the one down in goddamn Florida first. And then if you have some money left over, support this one. Now, I did my part. I went up there to the boys club and I cleared it out. I did my Jerry Jones. I goddamn purchased everybody I can possibly get. And they're gonna be at the fight over there. You know what I'm saying? In Florida. You know what I'm saying? Not San Francisco. San Francisco, man. God damn. What y'all waiting on, man? You got a hometown fighter in your backyard. You know what I'm saying? This coming over there to, you know what I'm saying, battle it out. Attempted second division. And they got this many tickets still remaining. It's a lot of pink going on there, bro. That's all I'm saying. It's a lot of pink that's going on right there. So I know it's people that still, pretty much recovering from the Thanksgiving. But if you have it in your hearts, right, in the holiday season, support the fight card in Florida first. You have some money left over, go support the one the zone. You know what I'm saying? If you have some left over, go support the one the zone if you can. Shout out to Shaw News and Sauce Experience, Showtime Shaw. What's good with it, bro? You know what I'm saying? Interesting topic today. I'm just looking at this and it has a lot of color in it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of color. You said the Bay Area got to pull up. It's Devin Haney homecoming. LDBC Promotions, get on y'all job. Yeah, I just don't see enough information or, media being put out to the public on this fight. So many seats are still remaining. Andrew Charles, what's good? And the prices. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Andrew Charles on deck. I see you, bro. Salute to you too, man. One love, man. Everybody's in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Said my guy 13 plus 13. 13 needs to buy tickets for a sponsorship. Yeah, I don't know if he fully recovered by putting, the 13 pay-per-views in the households that he was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he ever recovered from that. You know what I'm saying? And somebody need to tell that man to stop doing live streams on the street with the headlamp on in the vehicle. It's not safe. I'm trying to tell you, if you're making moves, you need to move from the street to inside the building. God damn it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, I'm looking out for your well-being, brother. That's all I'm doing. I'm looking out for your well-being. But hey, y'all make sure y'all support. Give him those super chats that he's looking for so he can get him a freaking studio. All right. But to Devin Haney, them, and Regis Progress, y'all fans that support them, especially, the acronym organization, y'all need to put some more word out this week and next week to get people to gravitate to this fight and support these youngins. I don't hear enough media coverage on this. All right, I'm not going to keep it up too long. All right, I'm not going to keep it up too long. All right. But the fight going down December 9th, that's on the same date as Devin Haney and Regis Progress. Top rank affair. L-Tran is going to be on deck once again. You know what I'm saying? and the man himself, Jihad Tucker, along with a plethora of other fighters that's going to be on deck. Um, Hold on for a second. So you're gonna have Robeisy Ramirez fighting Rafael Espinosa. Of course, we got Xander Zayas, Bruce Carrington, Jihad Tucker on deck with Francisco Varone, a number what 5 rated WBA middleweight contender. You know what I'm saying? And you go check out Shaw News. He did a live stream on it and put the event up there and the ranking. You know what I'm saying? And the ranking. And he pretty much did a comparison of all the B-side competitors. And Jihad Tucker only have 11 fights. If you look at everybody else on this card, Jihad's opponent is ranked number 21. And a lot of other fighters that's on this card is not even freaking close. It's not even close, man, to the ranking systems. You got rank 46, rank 51, rank 231, rank 150, rank 129, rank 167. I'm just saying. It's out there. It is absolutely out there. Let's talk about the good news, though. You know, outside of that, y'all make sure y'all support them youngins, though. Regis Progress and Devin Haney, because at the end of the day, you know, people looking at that a little bit, you know, quirky a little bit. They say, hey, what's going on with the ticket sales and all that? So make sure y'all sell out their venue so they won't have to then comp the tickets and give them out. You know what I'm saying? Because I might just show up when they start giving them out now, for real. Recently, some good news came about that I like. Conor Benn, who is 22-0, 14 knockouts. He just had a fight, which we didn't know too much about, but it was coming off over a year hiatus. You know what I'm saying? September 23rd, 2023, he fought Rodolfo Orozco. He went 10 rounds with him. You know what I'm saying? Scorecards read 99-91, 99-91, and one judge had a 96-94, which extremely close. But the good part about it is that he recently broke the monotony, y'all. This man went up here, Conor Benn, and said, all these welterweights are running scared from Jaron Ennis. Well, I'll run right to him. Well, that's good news. He said, let's go, champ. That's good news to hear. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you're out there, Mr. Ennis, you know, boost. You know what I'm saying? This would be a pretty decent name out there. And I know it's kind of contradicting if I was to just put my stamp on and say, yeah, go fight him. I'm just saying, if you're looking at resumes, he's fought some pretty decent names on this resume. You know what I'm saying? You and him, when it comes to paperwork, it kind of level out. And he wouldn't be a bad opponent. You know, he has the name, Benn. I'm pretty sure you will want a Benn on your record. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure a Benn would look real good since he can't get the Eubanks fight anytime soon. You know what I'm saying? A Benn would do just fine. You know what I'm saying? I really want, you know what I'm saying, you to take deep consideration to you know, think about Conor Benn fight, because that would be pretty good. That would be a pretty good fight, bro. You already said you'll fight Crawford at 147, 154, right? Well, I'm pretty sure Benn needs a little bit more pounds on that. And you can fight him about 148, 149. Well, if you're talking about the championship, it's going to be up to Benn to fight you at 147. It depends on what y'all work out. But I definitely like that fight. Hopefully, you know, all the pro boots and his channels look at this as being a quality fight. You know what I'm saying? A quality fight, because, you know, everything I'm hearing out there about him waiting around for Crawford. I don't see what's the point of you waiting around for Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Just pick Conor Benn and get a fight. If you fought Korean Chudigan, you can fight Conor Benn. If you fought Ramon Villa, you can fight Conor Benn. Let's push this fight up there. That's who I want to see. I want to see you fight somebody that say they're gonna come right to you. You You know what I'm saying? I know Ramon Villa tried to, but he don't have the hands of a Conor Benn. Okay, I definitely want to see this fight. You know what I'm saying? Conor Benn has put it out there. He called you out. He want that fight. He's calling for the smoke. Let me see how many people want to, you know what I'm saying, talk on Conor Benn's name like they do Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Because I just don't see where the therapeutic exemption, people are just looking at it like it's so easy for them to speak on. Like, it's okay. It's okay. He should fight. He should fight. And then people say, oh, he shouldn't be labeled the email champ. He shouldn't be. I mean, I can't understand the sensitivity of it all. The sensitivity of it all. You're not being fair. Where was all this when Bud was walking up the ladder, climbing up the ladder? He didn't get no. Well, Spence, give him an opportunity. Give him opportunity, Spence. Don't look bad. Give him opportunity, Spence. He deserved it. Give him opportunity. No, they were saying, oh no, he ain't did nothing to fight Spence. He should fight somebody else. He should fight somebody with a pulse. He should fight somebody that's a top contender in the welterweight division. He should do this. You know what I'm saying? They was busy providing you with the instructional manual for Bud Crawford. But with Bruce, they say, oh, don't put that email title stamp on him. Oh, he should get a shot at Crawford next. Oh, he deserves it. I'm like, what? Deserve? Like, come on, man. This guy right here, Conor Benn, yeah, that would be a more deserving fight. You know what I'm saying? That would be a more deserving fight right there. Real talk. That would be a more deserving fight. I definitely like this fight. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking forward to you know, Ennis's his coming out fight, because he's definitely talented as a fighter, but he has not had a coming out fight. You know what I'm saying? That Ramon Villa wasn't a coming out fight. It's no way, no how a coming out fight. No way, no how. You know what I'm saying? It's just no way, no how that's a coming out fight. Even though you stopped him, no way that's a coming out fight. But if everybody else is running in the welterweight division, you know what I'm saying, and not name Crawford, because Crawford ain't running from nobody. If Conor Benn doesn't fancy you enough to say, okay, that's a good name for me to think about fighting, then I don't know what to tell you. Because Crawford don't have to fight you. It's plenty other ways that he can addition his legacy by going up to 54 and 60. You know what I'm saying? Just because you got a title, it's plenty of people that had titles in divisions that just didn't get it. Just think about it. How long it took Bud to fight Errol Spence, and he had a title in 2018 from Jeff Horn. It took him years. You know what I'm saying? It took him years. You just get a title, and everybody's up here trying to claim that y'all wanted to fight and all that. Okay, we get it. But things are not adding up, okay? Showtime, being loyal to Showtime and being signed to Showtime is two different things. And Showtime wasn't going to allow that fight to happen with BOK Prime. And that's not even the topic of discussion. I'm just saying Conor Benn has broken up the monotony. And he's definitely putting a challenge out there to you. And I know that's against what narratives they're trying to push out here. I'm hearing people say, well, you know, they stripped Terrence Crawford of the title and that's what he get. You know, hey, that's not gonna stop. That's not gonna erase the fact that he earned 2-time undisputed. Right? So now it's up to you, Jaron Ennis, to start climbing that ladder just like everybody else and start fighting some worthy competition. And I believe Conor Benn is a worthy competitor for you. You know what I'm saying? I think you should indeed take in consideration, you and your team, to try to fight this dude. It has drawing power. Real talk. It has drawing power. It'll give you an opportunity to be in there with a decent name, you know, in the sport of boxing, because we found out it does deal with popularity. We found it out with Ryan Garcia. You know what I'm saying? So you go in there with Conor Benn, who has a bigger name than yourself, then you know, you can see how the ticket sales do. You can see how people try to come and support you. Alexander on deck, what's good? I see you. Thinker Stink, what's good? Honor Brown on deck, I see you, man. What's good? One love, man. Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. Haynes Legacy, what's good, brother? Salute to you and the fam, man. Hope all is well your way. True Media Boxing Radio Coach on deck, what's good with it? Sir Foul Player Brooklyn, I'm seeing you in a minute, man. What's good? Salute. Happy Thanksgiving. W says happy Thanksgiving to you too, brother. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's in the chat, hopefully you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I know I did. You know, I'm so full right now. That goddamn shit. You know how you get that full that food just sitting. Like god damn. You know what I'm saying? I don't have the itis though. You know what I'm saying? This is one of the only times I eat that much food in the entire year. Period. But it was damn good. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? It was damn good. But Conor Benn, in a sense, to me, I like it. I like the fact that he's saying that the welterweights are running scared from Jaron Ennis, and he put it out there that he'll run right to him. Let's go, champ. So he want a shot at the title. That means Conor Benn is gonna have to drop, and make sure that he make weight first of all. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna have to make sure he make weight because his last fight was at super welterweight. You know, that's what everybody has to take in consideration. I know he's been off for over a year, right? But his fight he just had September 23rd this year, it was at super welterweight division. So in order for him to get a shot at the title, he's definitely gonna have to drop back down to 47 and face Ennis. If Ennis choose to want to fight Conor Benn, that's what we looking at. That's where we at with it. What's going on, Jones? How you feel, man? Salute, man. I heard you say you don't get itis from eating too much on Thanksgiving, fam. I damn do. I'm for sure a patient, fam. Happy Thanksgiving. Hey, the only way you get itis is when you eat and then you drink that sweet tea with it. You know what I'm saying? Not so much the food. It's the food with the sugar, the amount of sugar that your body intake, and then the levels change, the sugar levels change in your body. You know what I'm saying? From when you eat and then you get that dessert and all that shit is, being pushed through your digestive system and you start to get sleepy. You know what I'm saying? Start to get super sleepy. Kind of like the sleepy that I'm hearing when everybody want to continue to say, well, don't call Ennis an email champion and he received the title that way. I get sleepy hearing that shit. I'm like, come on, bro. Like how? What's the cosign about? Some people would never get that cosign. Never get that cosign. Man, what's going on, man? Like, did y'all just forget what we went through the last several years where people just rah, 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 and then all of a sudden he gets, first of all, stripped in the grimiest way possible. And then all of a sudden start calling out and say, if you want your title back, come get it. No, this is not preschool, middle school. This is not even high school. This is the professional ranks. Nobody's coming to the sandbox to play. They already been there already. That's why it's called experience. You know what I'm saying? You build up your resume through experience. You put years in. Ain't nobody going to the sandbox to play around. You know what I'm saying? Them days are over. I'm telling them days are over for Crawford. He ain't going to the sandbox to play around. Hey, man, you called me to the school ground. What? You called me to the schoolyard, rather. What, man? What you talking about? I just wanted to see who can swing higher on the swing set, man. Then we get off the swing set. Let's go to the slide board. Then we're going to the seesaw. You know what I'm saying, man? Man, I'm competitive, dog. And then we're going to run 5 laps around this motherfucker. I know I could beat you in the 5. Come on, nobody's doing that no more, bro. You know what I'm saying? This ain't way back in the day without social media, bro. You just can't say, well, if you want your title, come get it. No. Conor Benn is calling you out. Forget about Crawford. And I think that's a good bout for you. That's a good matchup. And plus the fight fans, whoever, I think they will have interest in coming to the arena and seeing that fight, bro. Real talk. It would be good for you to have a Benn on your record. You know what I'm saying? Especially, you know, standing across the square from them and what would be supposedly one of the better fights of your career. I think you should make that happen, big dog. You know what I'm saying? I think you should make that happen. You know, he said, you ain't lying. Glad everybody's safe, though. Appreciate you coming on tonight. Hey, I just came on to talk about a little bit of, you know, what we see out here with the ticket sales. You know what I'm saying? I brought it up earlier. Let me bring up another one just so people don't think I'm just, hold on for a second. You can take a look at this one. You know what I'm saying? You can take a look at this. This is a different. This is Vivid Seats. Just so you know, I'm not putting no screenshot. Look at these seats that's open. I need for y'all to go in there and break open y'all goddamn piggy banks and goddamn go in there and give back to the community during the holiday. You know what I'm saying? Go to your local Boys and Girls Club, man, and send them to this fight. They have plenty of tickets now. Come on now. Get some brothers you ain't spoken to. Make a change, like Mike say. Make a change, man. Go up there and give these tickets like you was giving away comp tickets, man, to family members during the holiday. And now then you make sure you tell them that they have to find their own way over there. You know what I'm saying? That's if you can't go to the fight in Florida first. If you can't go to the fight in Florida and it's more beneficial for you to go on that side, the San Francisco, go ahead. The ticket prices are extremely affordable. Seriously. And by the time if these, you know, don't start selling, they're gonna be handing them out for free. Real talk. So you gamble however you see fit. You know what I'm saying? You want to wait and then just hang out in the parking lot, you probably guaranteed to get some tickets. Look at these up here. $81 now. Tell me I can't goddamn take the whole Boys and Girls Club with that. Man, come on, man. Tell me I can't do it. Tell me I can't do it, bro. You think they won't be able to see the fight from here? Yeah, they'll be able to see it. Look at them. Look at them seats up there, bro. So I just want to put this up here, man. You know what I'm saying? Just talk a little boxing talk tonight, not too much. You know, Regis Progress and Devin Haney, man. They definitely need to do some live streams because I know people are going to say it's promotion's job to do that. But it's a little bit more than that if you looking at the ticket sales. You know what I'm saying? If you're looking at how many tickets are still remaining, that's not good. Absolutely, that's not good. We need to make that happen. We need to put a smile on these guys' faces because they're about to be frowned up when them ticket numbers come through. But what do y'all think about Conor Benn and Jaron Ennis? What do y'all think about that fight? You know what I'm saying? Don't you think it fits in? You know, it fits very nice to what we got going on in 2024. You know what I'm saying? I think the pop. You know what I'm saying? I think it'll start buzzing real nice. It'll give us a little bit of ringing sound, like tendonitis. You know, if the fight is made, I think that'll do the welterweight division a damn good. You know what I'm saying? I really do. I think it'll do the welterweight division's justice to put on a fight like this, because we don't know when Crawford and Spence, and it makes no sense for them to give us a fight date. Let's just say the fight date March, April. Then Ennis has to come up here and think about the last time he fought and how long he's going to be out the ring. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even guaranteed that he's going to make that fight. I mean, it's not guaranteed he's going to get that fight. We want some fights that's going to, you know, be competitive, that has a purpose to it. That's just not out there where we just like, damn, yarning again. Like, why is this fight happening again? No, We need some fights like this weekend. We got some nice fights going on this weekend, and they have a purpose. You know what I'm saying? Robeisy Ramirez fight has a purpose to it. I'm saying he's a champion, and he's defending his title. It has purpose. Real talk. We see a lot of guys that's fighting guys that's just not on their level. They're not even equal to their level, and people think it's okay. And then you have guys that's fighting guys that's considered tough opponents. You know, especially for the amount of experience that they have. You know what I'm saying? They found tough opponent after tough opponent after tough opponent. You know what I'm saying? So why not the same language goes for Boots? He need to fight a tough opponent. And that tough opponent don't have to be Bud. You know, really, truth be told, Bud is in the same position as Canelo Alvarez when you think about it. You know what I'm saying? He should be at a point in his career with his achievements that he can pretty much select who he wants to fight. If Bo McNum is saying he brings nothing to the table, I doubt we'll see Crawford and Boots fight at 147. If you don't bring nothing to the table at 47, you don't bring nothing to the table at 154. You know what I'm saying? That we don't need to go to the chalkboard to figure this shit out. I'm just saying, if they say you don't bring nothing at 47, you definitely don't bring nothing at 54, big dog. You know what I'm saying? It's up to channels like myself and others just to hold you accountable to, you know, the boxing media and how it's transcribed out here there. And it's nothing personal, bro. You know what I'm saying? But being that a lot of us have went through the Crawford Spence era when they was building up to July 29th, and to actually witness what actually went down, what actually exploded in front of our eyes. You know what I'm saying? Being that we was, you know, only a certain amount of time off from Halloween, but to be front and center for a horror show, you know what I'm saying? It was amazing to watch. We never thought that we would be able to sit and witness a massacre in front of us. You know what I'm saying? Even though it kind of fell short as being as graphic as the Valentine's Day massacre, I mean, it was bloodshed, bro. People were shocked. People are still going through it psychologically. Therapists are working full time around the clock to get these boxing fans back to that normality of their everyday lives, people. And WCS is here to help. I'm here to help schedule the next fight so they can get it again. I'm just being honest on this holiday season. You know, Thanksgiving is about to be over. You know what I'm saying? In the next maybe about 12 minutes. So I want to make it clear. I want to give back to the community. If anybody's up there, there's matchmakers that's helped schedule this fight, I want to help see, can I hurry up and get a date out there? Because what's better than one massacre is two freaking massacres when it comes to this boxing. So I definitely want to see the fight in 2024, okay? Yes, I do. I think it'll be conducive to boxing. And I think the pro Spence fans deserve it because they didn't learn their lesson the first time. Yes. And then Ennis, you know, you go up here and you fight Benn, you look good with Benn. Then, you know, by that time, Crawford would have vacated the titles. Then you can try to, you know, unify the welterweight division for undisputed. That'd be awesome. But my deal with that is I don't think you're going to be able to do it either because you're a big 47 pounder. You're going to be at 54 before you know it. Because the only reason I'm saying this, Boost, is that I don't want you to go down the same road as Spence did. Spence stayed in the welterweight division, and he was beating up welterweights all the way up to when he stepped in the ring July 29th. All of a sudden, he'd been in division too long. You know what I'm saying? He was weight drained and dehydrated. I don't want you to go down that. You're a big welterweight, bro. I don't want you to go down that road of what is called the Spence effect. We don't want you to go down and have the Spence effect where you stay in the division or overextend your welcome. And people say, oh, he's not performing well because he's been at division too long. Don't say it too loud because I don't want people to accuse him of the Spence effect. but he needs to move out to 154. And only then we will see the true Boots Ennis. You know what I'm saying? We don't want the Spence effect. We need to make sure these black fighters and all fighters don't stay at the division too long just because they feel like they can get a single. I don't know. They feel they can get the certain fights they're looking for. You know, I can understand if the titles become vacant, then being that he's the IBF champion, he has 3 other titles he can get. What do y'all think? You know what I'm saying? Do you think Conor Benn is a fairly decent opponent for Jerron Ennis? Or do y'all not just give a damn? But while y'all thinking about that, I want to give a big shout out to the hottest chat in the MFing game. A-side official. No negotiation needed. Period. Believe that. Know it. You know what I'm saying? We over here, we're going to keep it right down the middle every now and then. I will run off the damn, paved road into the gravel just to kick up a little dust, shawty. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get to the wickets of it all. I'm glad Conor Benn, you know what I'm saying, put this tweet out. Because I know the ones who's really infatuated with Bud is going to continue to talk about Bud. And to no avail. Like, what are you looking to get out of it? You're not going to change anything. But I think these dudes have grown to admire. You know what I'm saying? They have grown to admire talking about and making up stories about Crawford. Now I'm hoping that, hey, Ben has called out your next favorite fighter. He want to run right to him. Then this should take y'all mind off Bud and start talking about Ben. Ben is actually wanting that smoke. He needs a big fight. Both of these fighters are on the same level. They need each other. Crawford don't need either one of them. That's just a fact. Crawford don't need one of these guys, either one of them. It don't matter if they got a title or not. He don't need them. They're not going to solidify his legacy. Did you hear what he called Spence? He told Spence straight up. He said he don't need Spence to solidify his legacy. You know what I'm saying? To validate his legacy. And Spence had 3 belts and he was on the pound for pound list. You newborn Boots fans need to understand all of this. This man be the guy that was on the pound for pound list right next to him. You know what I'm saying? They was on the pound for pound list together for years, for a long time. But yet y'all up here running this freaking candlelight visual and saying, hey, for anybody and everybody out there listening, take out your phones and turn on your flashlights. Wave them side to side. And we just want to advocate and push this fight for Boots Ennis to face Crawford because he deserves it. He deserves it, y'all. Sway side to side, y'all. In sequence, sway side to side. There you go. Let's get in rhythm. Everybody who's listening, he deserves it, y'all. You know what I'm saying? How? What's going on with this shit? No, y'all ain't gonna get away with it, bro. You're not gonna get away with this bullshit. You're not gonna get away with saying somebody else should just go to the front of the line because y'all out here being pussy. Real talk, just straight up pussy, man. Just straight up freaking pussy that's been out there sweating for a long time. You know what I'm saying? No hygiene. Yeah, man. Y'all sitting up here just selling yourselves out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just making yourselves look like you don't know shit about boxing, bro. You know what I'm saying? The shit y'all be saying, and y'all be up here acting like it's some real solid substance. The contents. It's something that people should just, put in their archive and go back to whenever they bored and listen to and really get themselves motivated again. No, fuck that, man. No, fuck that, bro. Go back and listen to all the audio on these channels. I'm talking about to those content creators. Listen to the audio that's on these channels on how y'all was basically out here putting out um, defamatory information, denigrating this man about what he should and shouldn't do, right? And then also, um, y'all was pretty much, getting personal with it. You know what I'm saying? How y'all was saying that this is who he should fight, when they should fight him. He ain't fought nobody. And that's the one I love. I love it. You pro Spence and pro Boots fans. I love how you want to say Crawford ain't fought nobody when he was undisputed, but yet you ain't saying that about Boots. All because he got a title now. You want to say, oh, he don't deserve to be called no email champion. He really didn't get it by email. He was promoted. Hey, bro, use the same energy that you used on Crawford. You say he didn't fight nobody. The names on his resume wasn't shit. You say anesthesia, all this shit, right? But he has a fighter that he just fought prior to Ramon Villa, you know what I'm saying, who seemed like an entree of noodles. He fought a Karen. And nobody was making fun of that. Karen Kukakakakabera. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I mean, nobody was making fun of that name. We just want for it to be fair. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not being fair. Y'all not keeping the same energy. If you were saying Crawford didn't fight nobody, he ain't fought nobody. Well, don't feel no type of way now not to use that same narrative with Boots. He ain't fought nobody either, bro. But y'all wanna say, okay, that's the next one who we want to choose to get behind and support. When you're not even being honest with yourself, you lack integrity. Now, tell him he ain't fought nobody, and give him some name like Conor Benn, like y'all did Crawford. He need to fight Kell Brook. He need to fight Sean Porter. That's who he need to fight, or a common opponent of Crawford. Find a common opponent of Crawford for him to fight. I think that'll be beneficial, yo. You know what I'm saying? I think that'll be beneficial for everybody. So salute to you, Conor Benn. I appreciate you. I appreciate you goddamn stepping up and put some little bit of mustard on this, because it's getting a little, repetitive. If you've been also listening to the news, we got a heavy fight card going on this weekend. I don't know who you putting your money on, Demetrius Andrade and David Benavidez. But the wild part about this is that this has become one of the fights where people are hesitant to lean to one side and say David Benavidez, the Mexican monster, is going to walk through Demetrius Andrade. And once again, these are people who will look at Demetrius Andrade's previous fights and say, okay, this is when he's going to have his best performance. And I told you that he's been on the canvas against Alante Fox and Vance Monterosian. If you ask me about Benavidez, he's going to bring more heat than both of those fighters. So I'm saying to myself, can Demetrius Andrade be slick enough? You know what I'm saying? Can he be smart enough? Can he use his distance adequately against a pressure fighter like Benavidez? Is he smart enough to know to move and box and try to catch Benavidez, who's going to be right there coming towards you with counter shots? I just want to see Andrade shine. I want to see this man shine in the best performance of his life. And I want this fight to be a classic, bro. But a lot of people are unsure who's going to win. I'm not saying the Mexican fan base, they're going for Benavidez, bro. They always let you know who they're going for. But for Demetrius Andrade, it's a lot of people that's thinking he's going to have a great performance. Really, they've been talking and bragging about how slick and crafty, Andrade is. And this is the perfect opponent to show people, You know what I'm saying? How slick. And if you can go in there and upset everything about the super middleweight division. I mean, you're talking about if Andrade goes in here and defeat Benavidez, how it would change his boxing career at 33 years old or something like that. It'd be incredible, man. It'd be incredible. Real talk. It'd be incredible. um, just in case you wanted to know, just a little clipping that not too many people mentioned. Adrian Broner's upcoming fight is off. He was injured. Just so y'all can know that. I hope no hearts was hurt. But Adrian Broner's next fight on Don King Promotions has been canceled. Okay. Back to the news. Jamal Charlo, I'm still the best in the world. Jamal Charlo is saying that he still believes he's the best in the world. And to his favor, the WBC Mauricio Sullivan, the president, you know, the one that they were saying on these acronym channels that Mauricio Sullivan was freaking racist and all that. He sure enough helped out their brother. I remember they were saying, goddamn, you know, Mauricio had to sit back and say, "You think I'm racist? You're racist, because I'm not racist." You know, they pissed Mauricio out. But then, you know, the bad thing about it is that he came on here and he hasn't returned. I mean, you know, I think he went on some other people's channel, but the fact that he looked out for Jamal Charlo and then strip him of the belt, then force a order to be given, you know, some bogus ass order to be given, knowing he was out the sport and going through personal issues. The WBC didn't take advantage of it and have him stripped of the title on some bullshit like the IBF did. But per the article Boxing Scene, Jamal Charlo said, "I'm back to my old ways." Charlo told Bryson Boone Paul during the interview, "I'm ready to knock something out." This is Jamal Charlo. Now he ready to knock something out. You know what I'm saying? He is ready to knock something out. "I'm still the best in the world." That's Jamal Charlo, y'all. Do y'all believe him? I don't give Jose Benavidez any chance of beating Jamal Charlo. And a part of me saying he's not going to make it to the final bell. That's Jose Benavidez. I'm just saying. I don't think he's going to make it to the final bell, bro. I don't think he's going to do it. I don't think so. I don't think so at all. Real talk. If you didn't hear, Roy Jones is thinking about having an exhibition fight with Tommy Fury. Roy Jones is seeing what the bag looked like over there in the sand, and he's saying, "God damn it, I want some of that goddamn liquid money." So Roy Jones is pretty much considering a potential exhibition clash with Tommy Fury, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to RJJ, legend himself. You know what I'm saying? James Lights Out Tony just finished a fight with Razor Ruddock. And Tony looked good, man. I'm talking about good for him being out the ring as long as he was. Real talk. And another fight you cannot underestimate is Matias. You know what I'm saying? And Ergashev. That fight right there, man. Ooh. That right there. That shit right there, man. It might be top 2 next to fight of the night. On paper, real talk. Matias, Ergashev. That right there might be crazy. I'm not saying the main event is not going to be crazy, but I'm just saying, like, Benavidez and Demetrius Andrade has the potential to be like a Caleb Plant and David Benavidez. That's if Demetrius Andrade come out with that game plan, because I told y'all that Caleb Plant was going to use that same game plan against Benavidez that he used with Canelo to try to move, combo, tie up, move. And yeah, he tried to do it, but Benavidez was touching him up real good. I wonder if Demetrius Andrade is going to try the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia, the social media. The social media senator. Ryan Garcia is going to record as saying Davis can't sell pay-per-views. He should thank me for popping him up. I blessed him with 30 million. So Ryan Garcia is saying that his social media following is the reason why Tank Davis was able to get paid. Ryan Garcia is feeling himself. I never seen individuals, individuals that's competing in the sport just lose sight of what they're supposed to be doing while they're competing in the sport. You're supposed to be trying to win. You're supposed to be goddamn upsetting fighters. That's really the A side. You're supposed to go in there and the B side and try to upset that. That's how you build up your Wall Street and get people to put more stock value to come see you fight. With Ryan Garcia, man, he's really feeling himself about going in there. He has the Rolly syndrome, bro. When Rolly was knocked out by Tank, it's something, I'm telling you, Tank, they need to confiscate his gloves. Because when Tank goddamn hit these motherfuckers, they act totally different. It's like Tank injected them with something, when he was touching them with that goddamn left hand. You know what I'm saying? It was something like some dart frog freaking poison. It's something that came out the rainforest, goddamn it. And these dudes be acting different. Real talk, these dudes be acting different. Rolly Romero gets knocked out. He say, "Oh man, you know what I'm saying? I'm the first guy to do this, and I was winning all the rounds, and I was fighting Tank." And Rolly Romero has just been acting goofy since being knocked out by Tank. And so goofy, they gave him another title shot where he was on his ass looking goofy. But yet they was able to swindle him a championship just like they did with Jackson Mariñez. Oh, just disgusting. And then Ryan Garcia comes out here after being the Duck Masters Coalition pound for pound best for a long time. Ducking don't know how many fighters. You can go on and on about it. He gets his shot with Tank and gets stopped. And he's out here telling people that he's up here talking to people as if we should be valuing him from being knocked out. Who does that? Now, I know boxing is a business, but he's pretty much saying, okay, you should provide me more value than you did before because I was able to be a dance partner with Tank and get him paid more money than he ever made in his professional career. But as he's trying to convince us people of what he was able to do for Tank, I'm here to ask Ryan, can you do it by yourself? Stop sounding and looking stupid. God damn, nigga. What the fuck wrong with you, man? You up here saying Davis can't sell pay-per-views, but you have never sold pay-per-views. Can you do it by yourself, bro? Forget Tank. You just want Tank to be a dance partner. You just want to indirectly speak around it. And that's what you really want. You know what I'm saying? You just trying to inspire others to somehow, some way get goofy and say, you know what? I wouldn't mind seeing that goddamn Ryan Garcia and Tank fighting in a rematch again. No one's going to say that. You know why? Because they seen you overloading with the motherfucking left hand, overly committing, overextending. They seen you do that in several other fights, right? You get in here with the absolute gorilla and Tank Davis, and you do the same thing. You do the same thing, bro. And look, I commend you for getting off the canvas. You did. You got up from a Tank Davis left hand, which your ace boom coon Rolly couldn't do. Rolly got up, but his legs was goddamn doing the twitch. You know what I'm saying? Doing the ATL slide. You know what I'm saying? They was goddamn twitching and shit. But yet Ryan got up from a left hand. I give him that. But then went down from a body shot and gonna say you was injured. We have a history going on here. All right. We have idiots talking about the Errol Spence ribs was injured. You know what I'm saying? All right. His ribs was injured. No indication of it. He didn't spar for the last 6 weeks. Facts. 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 His ribs was snapped in half. They used duct tape and super glue and some goddamn, they welded some steel, some iron to it. He had a little bit of a goddamn infection, but it was only for fight night. It held up. Then turn around, Ryan Garcia gets stopped from the body shop. He has a rib injury. I can't make this up. Ryan Garcia has a rib injury. Seriously. Ryan Garcia has a rib injury. That's why he was dropped by Tank. I get it. Shout out to Mr. International Toby Bartley. Tank gloves are loaded with pay-per-view star syndrome poison. They get KO'd and wake up thinking they're pay-per-view stars. You know what I'm saying, Toby? What's wrong with Ryan Garcia? This man talked this way into a fight. You know, he was up here making all these videos talking about what he was gonna do with the Tank. And I remember him being on Mike Tyson's Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson. I heard this motherfucker up there talking cash shit. Called Tank ugly. Said he was short. He's gonna need a stool. You know, to step up there and land a shot. He said, Tank, if you don't take this fight, your legacy will forever be tainted. Isn't that what he said, people? Isn't that what he said? You don't remember? Come on, man. Y'all gotta remember. Y'all gotta remember, because this dude pretty much was out there capping, y'all. He's Mr. Capion. He was my first Mr. Capion.
Tank, I'm going to say it in front of Mike and Jeremy. If you do not take this fight, your legacy is forever tainted. Nobody will ever remember your name. Nobody. The money's there. I know you love money, but money's there. If you don't take the fight next, your whole legacy forever is tainted if you don't take the next fight with me. Oh, my
God.
God damn, Tank. I ain't never heard no shit like this.
Ooh, he's capping, capping. He's capping, capping. Ooh.
Y'all already heard that. He was Mr. Capion. That was Ryan Garcia up there looking with a white shirt and a black bow tie, like he's about to go to a bar mitzvah. You know what I'm saying? This is the one that's back out here in the media. He didn't get it done. And I'm not dipping you in the hot grease there, Ryan, because brother, let's not forget, Ryan. Let's not forget. After we seen you get off the canvas at the conclusion of the count and the fight was over, you walked back over to your corner, and you walked over there really, you know what I'm saying, really good. And then I saw you post fight and you gave, Tank a hug, and then you was up there exchanging numbers, and I said, hey, I let you knock me out. What did you tell him? I let you knock me out. Man, can I hang out with you? Can we be friends? Exchanging numbers. Your ribs didn't seem to be hurting at that time. I'm just saying, I actually wiped my eyes off with some Lysol and Windex. I wiped my eyes, made sure they was perfectly clear, put my focals on. I said, let me see, is that Ryan? Yeah, that's him. Damn. Wow. I thought they had beef, because, when I saw the first press conference, you know what I'm saying, Tank went up to him, First of all, Tank was extremely late, and Ryan Garcia was up there complaining that he wasn't professional. Okay? I remember all this about you, Ryan. He wasn't professional. Your eyes was red. You complaining, that you couldn't wait. And it's tough. And just everything was just not what you're used to in your silver spoon life. You know what I'm saying? That's what Ryan Garcia. Entitled. Mr. Entitled. Mr. Entitled. I give it to him. He made some money off that Tank fight, though. But he was complaining. Then they get to the one in New York, and Tank got them land a left hook, and he wants to shoe shine out of the situation. What you should have did is just like Jose Benavidez. You should have swung on him. You should have swung on Tank, but you was a bit apprehensive due to fear that you had that he would snatch you up off the ground like he did when you came over to him in the club and your feet was dangling. You know what I'm saying? And he's about to take your goddamn chain off your neck, and you begged him, "Hey man, it ain't like that, man. It ain't like that, okay? And come on, man. Think about how you was raised, man. Just think about the core values of boxing, man. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to kick that knowledge to Tank. Tank from BMO. You know, anybody want to talk about getting out the mud? I think what Tank, how he got it way beyond the mud. You know what I'm saying? I would think it's some places that Tank's been that can be considered hell. You know, all the obstacles and shit he had to go through coming up. But for Mr. Silver Spoon himself, aka Ryan Schroeder from Silver Spoons, he's sitting up here still talking about, oh, look what I did for you, Tank. I got you 30 million. But guess what? You can't sell pay-per-views by yourself, bro. You don't sound like you got it all together. Just like Toby said, y'all walking around here with a different, Tank hit y'all with that different type of poison on the end of his gloves. You know what I'm saying? That transparent freaking poison that you can't see. And it affected y'all mentally. Y'all still haven't got over it. Y'all just don't know what it is, bro. But y'all really think Tank increased your stock. And this is the trend with Tank Davis now. Check it out. I'm gonna give you 3 full names. I'm gonna give you I gotta start with Isaac Cruz, Rolando Romero, Ryan Garcia. You know, I gotta put all 3 of them up there now. Isaac Cruz, Rolando Romero, and Ryan Garcia. Now, you know where I'm going with it next, right? I'm about to put on my white jacket. And I'm about to give you some clinical shit. Maybe, when they say all these black fighters fight Mexican fighters, maybe the poison that was on Gervonta Tank's glove, Tank Davis gloves, it may strictly be for Hispanics because they seem to be acting quite different. Real talk. Not so much Jokic Gamboa. You know what I'm saying? Gamboa didn't really, worry about Leo Santa Cruz. No. Too much experience. He didn't really worry about that shit. But these cats right here, maybe the poison that Tank has on his gloves are strictly for Hispanics. Maybe there's some DNA and some nuclear, nucleus shit that's going on in that formula. And then, with the chromosomes and everything, that it allows these individuals to be kind of freaking under hypnosis. Because Isaac Cruz, when Tank sit up here and put hands on him for 12 rounds, what he do? He started waiting for Tank to walk in through the back, carrying his luggage, wiping the sweat off his brow, being in the locker room, saying hello to Tank. I mean, dude, he was being extremely nice, and everywhere you saw Tank, Isaac was there. They up there telling people, no, we don't want to fight with Devin Haney. No, we don't want to fight with Ryan Garcia. No, we don't want to fight Shakur Stevenson. No, they was ducking everybody. These niggas ducking. Isaac Cruz wouldn't fight nobody because his coach telling people, no, we're looking for a fight with Gervonta Davis. That's who. We're looking for a fight with Gervonta Davis. That's it. Rolly Romero. He's talking about, I'll bet your house on it. I'm going to knock him out in the first round. In the first round, you could have thought Rolly Romero had he was on his first day at Marine Corps boot camp. And he was contemplating on getting off the bus to step on those yellow footprints. No, sir. I think you got the wrong guy. Bus driver, please pull off. Please pull off. I didn't sign up for this. I don't remember swearing in. And no, I didn't sign no contract. The recruiter bamboozled me. And this is supposed to be the Air Force boot camp. I didn't sign up for this shit right here. Roland Merrill came out in the first round. He was very timid and apprehensive to engage. He telling people to bet their house. Well, it was some people that bet their house that he was going to knock him out in the first round. And they still in the parks to this day. You know what I'm saying? That same park bench y'all used to go down and sit and enjoy the breeze. No, they there because of Rolly Romero told them to bet the house, and they did, and they lost. Just like you got more people out there who bet on Spence going in there and knocking out Crawford. Anyway, keeping it back to the Hispanics, it's something on those gloves that Tank has, bro, that has Isaac Cruz, Rolando Romero, and Ryan Garcia acting different. Something on his gloves, man. Because these guys are sitting up here like, come on, Tank. Give me one more shot. Rolly's been talking about a rematch with Tank. Nobody's talking about cloud chasing. Nobody's talking shit about them. It's okay. Ryan Garcia, he's a social media. He brought and got Tank his highest payday. But he can't sell pay-per-views himself. But no one's really saying shit about it because of the amount of money they made. Then Isaac Cruz is just over there. Nobody's criticizing him at all. Like, I guess they consider him to be the little bro. And he can just wait there like a good little boy for Gervonta and turn down all those other fights at 135. How you going to respect that? Look, the way Isaac Cruz looked against Giovanni Santillan, you actually think he's going in there and going to have a much improved rematch with Tank Davis, or it's just going to be for another check? Man, come on, bro. This is the shit I'm saying I don't want to see in 2024. I want to see some fights that I really can't predict who's going to win right away. I want some fights like, you know what I'm saying, this weekend. I really can't determine who's going to win on several of these fights. You know what I'm saying? I can't determine who's going to win. We need more of that. And this is Showtime's final pay-per-view, fight card. So it's very intriguing to know what's going to happen in 24, who's going to fight who. You know what I'm saying? I'm really not going to carry forward and try to predict, what month we're going to hear the news. Even, look, that's if Spence wants to fight Crawford still. Now, if he chooses to pull out of this fight, it's going to be a lot of money he loses, right? So I think that they looking at it like, okay, we're going to make some money off this fight, but we just need to give him a little bit more time so we're not competing with anybody on the big card. Because wasn't Floyd Mayweather going to fight in December? And he was sliding in there or whatever. So I'm not saying that's the reason why they didn't fight in December. It's just a lot of people was complaining that Spencer may not be medically ready to have a quick turnaround like that to step in there with Crawford. That's all. So just like we did 2022 coming 23, it just seems like, just yesterday that we was coming from 22 to 23, waiting on the Spence Crawford fight. This not so much. I don't think as many people that was waiting to usher in 23 is waiting to usher in 24 and wait for a fight announcement. Now, Father God, if you're listening, I do hope this fight is in February, because that'll be very close. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be too far away from July 29th. But it's nothing like when you get stung by a bee, Father God, and you're still a little bit, you can see the bump and the abrasion to get stung in the same place again. It ain't nothing like it. And I think if this fight is in February, that's exactly what we're looking for. You know what I'm saying? We get to give them to him one more time. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because he worked hard for his money, just like Donna Summers used to say that, Father God. He worked hard he worked hard to get that ass whooping. So I really hope this fight is going to happen between Spencer and Crawford in February. The earlier it is, the better. The earlier it is, the better. Seriously. The earlier it is, the better. Because we're on a fresh year, and then they can tap into their healthcare cap that they use, and they can really get that help they so desire. Now that they have fought in a rematch and Spence is 0-2, now they can really settle in with their therapist, a psychologist, a psychiatrist, or whatever you want to say it, and just get that mental help that they need from July 29th. That's all. That's all I want to see. And I appreciate everyone for pulling up to the live stream today. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to Town Biz on deck, man. He said his upcoming fight next week in Houston is selling extremely poorly. Who is he? Who is he, Town? Dan on deck, I see you, man. What it do? A lot here may not understand the Schroeder Silver Spoon reference. Man, you ain't never lied about that, huh? You ain't never lied. Hey, I got another one for you, Dan. One of my favorite shows. We used to have 3 channels. Benny Hill. One of my favorite shows. Benny MFing Hill. I know a lot of y'all in the chat don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But there's a point in time we only had like 2 channels, 3 channels. But goddamn, Benny Hill was so hilarious. Oh my God. Man, come on. Come on, man. For sure. I'm out, Cap. Dope show. You came on right time. Be good. See you later. No doubt, Jones. Appreciate you pulling up, though. Okay. Yeah, Ryan Garcia. Yeah, you know, Ryan Garcia is busy telling Tank that he don't sell pay-per-views. But he never had no solid pay-per-view numbers heading to that fight with Tank. It's just one of those matchups that people wanted to see because Ryan Garcia had convinced people that he can be the one. You know what I'm saying? Undefeated versus undefeated. You know what I'm saying? Social media star, boxing star. When it comes to meshing those two together, you know, sometimes the dynamic work itself out. Not so much the literal sense, physically playing out and give us one of those fights that lived up to the hype, but more so in expectation. You know, people was expecting it to be a more competitive fight because they was just going off all the talk, you know, the speed, the power, you know, how rangy Garcia was, how quick he was. And they just thought, oh, he can catch Tank. He can catch Tank. They underestimated that Tank is a defensive killer too. He's an offensive and defensive killer. Tank Davis hunt different. I said it before. The way he hunts is different, bro. He hunts different, bro. I'm just saying, but you know, everything matched up well for them to go in there and have a decent showing, and it showed. Whereas now that he was knocked out, you know, stopped with a damn body shot, and he was back there, you know, exchanging freaking contact information with Tank. You know, people not taking him serious like that. Like, yeah, boxing scene is going to put you on an article, but no one's really believing that you can go in there and redeem yourself with Tank Davis. Nobody's really paying attention to that, man. No one's looking forward to that, bro. No one's trying to even come close. Like you was up there complaining that it was a rehydration clause of 10 pounds, bro. You was just bitching and complaining when you fought him. Why are you giving me that? Why you when he had to do the same thing? It's just too much of a timeline out there that people don't want to see you go up here and fight Tank in the second time. Just like they don't want to see Esau Cruz, but they'll give him a pass because he went the distance. You know what I'm saying? They'll give him a pass. And then Rolando Romero, you know what I'm saying? People love, you know, laughing at people that's actually goofy and they don't know it. You know what I'm saying? This nigga out here just talking crazy, Rolando. You know, Rolly was just out there talking crazy. You know, just making people believe that he's a 2-time champion. And I mean, he does not have no shame in telling people and speaking like he's this legitimate threat. You know what I'm saying? Like he the man in this sport. That's one thing I like about Rolly. He is funny. He is funny. I ain't gonna lie. Rolando is a funny dude, man. But I don't like when he always calling the brothers ugly. You know what I'm saying? You was looking quite the same when you got up and your eyes was all twisted and goddamn, you didn't know where you were. You just saw a freaking silhouette in front of you, serenading your ass. 4, 5, 6. They were serenading your ass with that count. You're like, why, I don't know. Why he counting? No, ¿cuánto cuesta? Why? 1, 2, 3, like, I know. No sé, señor. I know, no entiendes. You know what I'm saying? Why you up there sitting with your eyes crossed, your legs twitching and shit? And you're gonna go up there and continue to call boxers ugly and they stupid when people think you half retarded. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. You need to stop it. Okay. Ryan Garcia fighting Houston is not selling very good. I remember being here from the black and white TV days. Yeah, man, Ben Hill was one of my favorite shows, man. That dude was hilarious, man. And then when I need somebody to put me to sleep, you know what I'm saying? I need to take a nap during the day. I looked at Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Of course, look, of course, I had the damn, know when it was coming on again, because we really didn't have a TV guide back then. We really didn't have a TV guide back in that moment. Look, we didn't have DVRs back then. You caught the shows when they came on, goddammit. But I ain't gonna hold y'all too long, man. I just wanted to come in. Thanksgiving was yesterday. You know what I'm saying? We on Friday. Happy Friday to everybody. Hopefully you have a great day, man. Those of you that's out there in the workforce, go get that money. Support yourselves and the family. You know what I'm saying? This economy is not a friendly economy to a lot of us. The inflation, you know what I'm saying? All the economic turmoil that's going on with the wars and shit like that, man, is crazy. It's just a whole lot of shit that you never could fathom. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a whole lot of shit that's just going on today that you say to yourself, like, how's this shit still going on? You know what I'm saying? We was having a conversation today that turned into like politics with the youngins. You know what I'm saying? The youngins was talking about how this and that's going on and stuff they hear their people talking about. Be careful about these younger generation. Don't let them stray too far, from you, man, because they believe that when they have a conversation with a group of people, and those group of people, all of them want to sound like they are extremely intelligent by talking about politics. Politics is when you talk about politics, that's an abyss. You feel me? Politics can be an abyss. Politics can be a black hole. Politics can crush the minds of these younger generations because you have so many of them trying to be this group that's defending something. What are you defending? I'm defending gender equality. And then they want to talk about pronouns. And then they want to talk about the rights that they don't have and all that. And I understand. I get it, bro. Like we always had debate classes, but these younger generation, they are speaking from experience of, people that's in around them, they in a circle. You know what I'm saying? They social group. And they always want to be, try to convince you they're advocating for something. You know what I'm saying? They're in defense of this gonna affect me, that's gonna affect me. And I don't like this person. And Trump, I don't like if he's gonna do this and that and the other. And he's like, how's that gonna affect you though? You really got to keep these youngins close, because believe me, if you can have a decent conversation with them, you'll find out that these individuals are just up here having a conversation about stuff that's not really going to affect their lives. You know what I'm saying? Like today, for instance, one of them was complaining, actually thought gas prices dealt with the president. No, not at all. No, that's not it. And then all the wars going on. I say, listen, the president you're talking about that you don't want to be president no more didn't have wars going on when he was in. So what do you want? You know what I'm saying? What do you want for yourself? We have wars going on all over. And this is what people's in a hurry to get into that seat. So you're never going to be satisfied with who you select or who you vote for. You can talk about everything that you saw going on, the Capitol situation and all that. Yeah, it was fucked up, but people chose to make that decision. It changed a lot of people's lives forever, right? But stay close to your youngest, man. It's been agendas being pushed in these schools. You know what I'm saying? Like your kid, ask them what they see in the classroom. You'll be amazed. I remember my son saying, we watched this film. Look, it was a social studies class. Let me see, was it not social studies class? It was a class dealing with government. I forgot it was some type of government class, man. It wasn't social studies though. But they pretty much showed a film that dealt with two of the same-sex people going through relationship issues. Had absolutely nothing to do with the actual subject of the class. And then when you go in there, you have teachers who are promoting, all the rainbow flags and all that. And I'm saying to myself, how is that appropriate for the ones that's not into that? And I'm just saying, just keep a close eye, because when your kids get into politics and everything like that, they're not the most calm people. Like when you talk to them about politics, they get real intense. They start to like really speak to you like they're in the White House, like they're running for a seat, like they're gonna change things. And that's only because if they can up their argument by their temperament, it's more of a debate that they feel that they're winning. And they say, listen, I understand what you're saying, but a lot of what you seem to be angry about, you act like it's going to affect you per se. And you're not even 1% of the population. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know how you think that one deal that you feel upset about is going to stop you from making money or having a job or whatever. Like you got some that's worried about freaking having a kid and not having a kid and what their kids should be able to choose. Oh my God. That shit is crazy. But man, y'all keep it rocking. Mr. Rogers was kind of suspect to me. He gave me Chester vibes. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. He did. But when I mention him though, I'm just thinking more so somebody who came in there and say, hey, everybody. He used to put on that red sweater. And I'm like, dude, if there's ever was a square, that was Mr. Rogers, man. And he used to be all calm and shit. But anyway, I ain't doing it. I'm a Scooby-Doo person myself. Benny Hill, Scooby-Doo. You know what I'm saying? With the Woodpecker, Tom and Jerry, all that shit. But man, y'all hold that down. Continue to support the channel. Click like, share. You know what I'm saying? And big shout out to the hottest chat in the MFing game, A-Side Official. Till next time, man. Peace. I'm out.
Left jab, uppercut, leave you laid out on the floor. Try to duck and roll, hit and miss. Now you counting stars, should've practiced more. Should've hit the mask, get out there more. Claim that you're the best. You gotta show me, son. Actions over words, baby boy. Is you real or what? Talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports.